Hey, how's it going? Welcome back to the Be Positive, Stay Positive podcast. My name is Nat and I'm here for you. I am here for you as often as I can get to the mic to help you find your happiness and help you cheer yourself up and give you the keys to the door that will unlock your happiness. That's my goal here, to help you find your happiness, not to emulate mine. Hey, if this is your first time here, welcome to the show. I'm glad you found it. You found it for a reason, and maybe it could just turn your life around. Maybe I can spark something in your mind that will help you to be a happier, more positive person. If you like the show, share it with your friends. Share it out there on Facebook. Get it out there. Get this show out there. We need more positivity, especially in these times. If you don't have a copy of my book yet, I'm going to ask you right now, why not? Why not, man? It's called The Positive Perspective. You can grab it on Amazon, or you can go to my website, thebepositivepodcast.com. Pop-up will come up. You can get it there. You can order from Amazon or directly from me. And there, you can also get your personalized copy, which is the popular choice. You know, I get your name. You send me an email. I hear a few things about you, and I write something, and 9 times out of 10, it hits home. I don't know why. I don't know why. Maybe we're just connected. We're kinetically connected. Oh man, don't forget about all the merchandise that I have on the website as well. Just click the merch tab on the website. And if you got something you want me to talk about, or you just want to drop me a line, or just say, hey man, good job, I love that show, or you know what, you're stupid, whatever you want to say, or you got a picture of something that really sparked your imagination, or really emotionally touched you. Maybe you saw something in nature that really got you happy. Send it to me, 304-506-3332. That is also the text line and the phone line where you can call and leave me a message, and I might play it on the air if you let me. But I want to hear from you, because you guys hear me talk a lot, and I never get to hear you. 304-506-3332. Very easy number. Very easy to do. Quick shout out to Podomatic. Podomatic.com has kept this show on the air with no hiccups, man. I'm telling you what, these people really know how to get your podcast out there. Every single platform, they share it out there, and they've got they help me to share it to YouTube and everywhere else. It's fantastic. Podomatic.com. If you got something you want to talk about, or you got something that means a lot to you that you want to share out there, start your own damn podcast. Go to Podomatic.com. You can do it there. One more thing I got to say is, if there's something you want me to talk about, go to my website, bepositivepodcast.com/your-story, and send me all your information. I'm not going to do any shout outs today. I'm going to read this email I've got. I think it's been a week or two ago. And I'm actually going to read it cold. I have not read through it. I'm going to read the whole thing. It's a little lengthy, but I'm going to read it, and I want to talk about it because I think it's something that needs talked about. I don't know why. I haven't even read it, so how do I know that? It goes like this. I'm autistic, I have Asperger's and dyspraxia, and have reoccurring depression. So as part of this, I'm prone to overthinking and overanalyzing everything. My girlfriend and I have a very strong relationship. My main concern at present is that my girlfriend likes to try to go on a cruise every few years with her brother. I'm invited, but simply put, I cannot afford it. She can't afford it either, but her brother pays, and she pays him back in installments. I trust her completely, although I have slight separation anxiety and thoughts that she'll leave me for someone who can afford to go on such trips regularly. She's given me no reason to think this, and constantly reassuring me, whilst deep down I know this is the truth, but I struggle to accept this. I resist the temptation to call or message too often while she's away, so I don't smother her. I think this has its roots in low self-esteem, confidence, etc., which I am working on. This can be in part attributed to a toxic previous relationship with whom I have a daughter that I rarely see, not out of my own choice. I might be able to go occasionally, but not every time. I have mixed feelings about this. Guilty that I can't go, jealous and envious of her ability to travel, and a bit left out. We do go on land holidays together when we can, which makes up for it a little. Whilst I'm happy for her that she gets these experiences, I see this as a me problem that I need to adapt to. I'm very conflicted as all other parts of our relationship are solid. I honestly couldn't ask for a better woman to spend my life with. I want us to work and learn how to be okay with this. To summarize, my question is, how should I feel? Should I communicate these feelings with her, or might this cause a problem where there isn't one? Am I reading too much into this? Well, I normally don't read that long of an email on a show, but I had to read the whole thing. I could not summarize it in order for you to understand the whole thing. First of all, it says that you have ADHD and Asperger's and dyspraxia. I'm not sure what dyspraxia is, but you're dealing with a lot. And reading your email, you're very well spoken. You're very well connected to your feelings. You totally understand what is going on. So I kind of find it hard to give you advice. You know? I mean, when you actually explained everything on such a level that it all makes sense, and you're asking me how you should feel, should you communicate these feelings with her, or would it cause a problem where there isn't one? Well, if you're feeling this way in this relationship, when she comes back from the cruises, everything is fine, everything's good. So you're feeling left out because you can't be a part of this part of her life. I'd have to say that there's two ways to look at this. I would say, number one, you could look at it as, okay, she has this thing that she does with her brother, that she goes out and has an experience with her brother, and you have no reason to question your relationship. It sounds like you have no reason to question your relationship. It seems pretty solid from what you've said. It's just your insecurity with yourself and thinking she's going to find somebody that can do these things with her. But on the other side of the coin, think about this for a second. This is a sister and a brother going out on a vacation that they've been doing for a while, it sounds like. And it's their thing. She's not going on this cruise with her brother to find another relationship. I don't know how long you've been in your relationship with her, but it sounds pretty solid to me. Your relationship sounds solid from the way you describe it. So the fact that you're not a part of this thing, and maybe the Asperger's and the ADHD is playing into this, and I don't want to call it overreacting, but your condition makes you overanalyze this situation to where maybe she's trying to find somebody else. But from what you've said, I think that's highly doubtful. I really doubt that her intention on having this vacation with her brother has anything to do with a relationship with someone else. I think it is something that is cherished, and it's something that siblings, it's really cool to me, first of all, that as a brother and sister, they could go do this cruise and have some fun and not feel inhibited. And I think that if you were to bring it up to her, it might really make her feel uncomfortable and could tarnish your relationship. If you have that trust, there's that word, trust. Okay? You say, I trust her completely. But you have separation anxiety. And that's natural. When my wife does something without me, I'm like, man, I want to be part of it. I want to spend every waking moment with my wife. If she goes and has fun without me, I'm kind of jealous. But you have to give people their freedom and let them experience life. Okay? Now, we're talking brother and sister going on a cruise. It sounds like they've been doing this for a while. And I don't know how many cruises they've done, But after every cruise, doesn't she come back to you? Doesn't she still love you the same way? Is your relationship changed because she went on a cruise? When she comes back, is it not the same relationship? That's where you have to ask yourself. If she comes back and she's different, and she's distant, or she doesn't want to give you a hug, or she's talking about this guy she saw on the cruise, or whatever it is, that's one thing. But she comes back to you. You have to be able to give people, you have to try, and you say you trust her. And I honestly believe that you do trust her. But it's your insecurity and your lack of feeling like you could provide that experience for her. But you don't have to. You don't have to. Her brother is doing it. They've got a great situation going to where they take a vacation together. She pays him back on a payment plan. And after the vacation, she comes back to who? To you. Right? Is there any question, aside from the cruise, is there any mistrust or any question in your relationship? Are you thinking she's cheating on you with somebody else? Doesn't sound like it. Do you have any question that she is not devoted to you? Doesn't sound like it. So, this is something having ADHD and Asperger's and overanalyzing things is part of something you have to learn to deal with. But understand that you obviously have a woman that loves you for who you are and respects you for who you are and accepts you for who you are, including all your idiosyncrasies and all your everything that has to do with who you are. So giving her that freedom to go with her brother, she's not going with some dude. She's not going on a cruise with the girls. It's not like one of those things. She's going with her freaking brother, man. And if you like her brother and you trust her brother and you trust her and everything is above board, and judging from the email and what I just read, you obviously know that all of this is on you, then you need to accept the fact that she loves you, man, and she cares about you, and she's experiencing something else. And you know what? It's okay for two people to have a relationship and one person to experience something that the other person doesn't. To try to give you a scenario. I'm a musician. I'm a performing musician. I play in bands. I've been playing in bands all my life. I performed in front of thousands of people in my life, in front of 10 people in my life. And there's girls that come up to the band, and I'm a drummer, and I'm a showman, and I'm a ham, and I do this stuff. And my wife is just like, whatever, do your thing. She knows I'm not going to pick up one of the bimbos at a show. She knows I'm going to come home to her. Whether I stand there and I take pictures and I smile and play the game, that's not what's important to me. I'm out doing what I do, enjoying my life, and I come home to the person that I love. When she gets done with the cruise, she comes back to you, man. She comes back to you. And when she comes back from the cruise, I'm interested to know, does she come back and are you guys together? Are you happy? Or does she hug you? Or does she say, "Oh, I missed you so much"? You give hugs and kisses, all that good stuff. Is the relationship great? And if it is, then it's obvious that you're overthinking and overanalyzing it. And maybe because of your condition, it's hard to give her that space. But from what I've read and what I'm reading from everything you've said in your well-articulated email, I think that you're okay, man. I think you're okay. I think you have a keeper. I think her going with her brother on these cruises is nothing to worry about. I really don't. I really don't think you have to worry about it. Sounds like you got a solid thing going, and I think you should just Don't overthink it. And you know what? I'll bet if you said, I'm going to go on an excursion with some friends of mine, me and my boys are going to go do this for a couple days, she'd probably be like, okay, cool. And you wouldn't be out looking for some other chick, would you? No. Because think about it. If the tables were turned and you and your friends were going to go to Las Vegas for 3 days to go have some fun and do something together, she would probably say, okay, cool. And you would go do that. And it's not like you're going out there looking for, to hook up. You would go hang out with your friends and come home and the relationship would be still solid, right? So it goes both ways. So the line I look at in your email that says, my girlfriend and I have a very strong relationship. And you said that. And if you both believe that and it's true, then you have nothing to worry about. All you have to do is understand that you have to give her the freedoms that you want for yourself. So if you want to go do something with your boys, go do it, man. Okay? Hopefully these words help you get through this. I mean, I don't know. I don't know if I help, but I just speak my mind and I read these emails and I just talk. I'm not a doctor. I'm not a psychologist. I'm just another human being just like you. And, hopefully my words will help you to find your happiness, man, and find your solidarity and find your purpose on this planet. Okay? All right, man. I hope this helped you. I don't even have a name. I don't know who sent this in, but I hope that you are listening to this show and I hope that this helped you. And if it did, and it makes a little sense, send me a text. Let me know that it helped you out. 304-506-3332. I want to know that my words are helping you, man, because that's why I do this show. And I'm stamping on the desk here. I'm pounding my fist on the desk. I want to help you guys be happy, man. It's my purpose. All right. That's my purpose here. That's why I do this shit, to help you to find your happiness, because so many people are unhappy and there's no reason for it. You can be happy. Just quit overthinking shit, man. All right, man. Make sure you grab a copy of the book, The Positive Perspective, on Amazon or my website, bepositivepodcast.com. Make sure you hit me up on the text line. I want to hear from you. If this podcast made you think or actually struck a nerve, let me know. 304-506-3332. You can also call that and leave a message. And you know what? I just might play it on the air if it is air worthy. And if you got something you want me to talk about, you can text it or you can send it to the website /your story and I'll talk about it on the air. I appreciate everybody, every single one of you who are keeping this show alive, because if it wasn't for you, I wouldn't be doing this. If you guys stop listening, then I stop talking. All right. But there's almost 1 million of you listen to the show, and man, I tell you what, we are making a difference in the world and helping you to find the keys to the door that will unlock your happiness. My name is Nat. This has been the Be Positive, Stay Positive podcast. I think we can all do a little bit better. I'll talk to you later.